What up, Gemini? Thank you guys so much for being with me this March. This is going to be your March 2020 reading. Let's see what we got going on, Gemini. Gemini, moving straight into it. You know what? And I saw this video and I said I was going to do it on your thing. I saw this video on how to grow your YouTube channel, and the person was just like, ask people to subscribe, and I don't ever do that. And I said I was going to do that and I didn't, so I got to get into the habit. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about me if they don't know about me. I appreciate you being here, your support. Now let's get into it. Because I said I'm going to do it differently. Try to be a little bit more, what did I say? On point with promoting. And just within 2 minutes, I forgot what I was supposed to do. So it has to become a habit for me, you guys. So, but I appreciate you. You know, my baby boy is a Gemini. I love Geminis. I'm an air sign, so I love my fellow air signs. So let's see what we got going on. Right off the bat, I feel like some of you got a new vehicle coming in. Now, I've been seeing this with a lot of people, and for some, I think it's because maybe we've just come to the end of the year where that tax refund is coming in, and it's like we've driven the car until we can't drive it anymore, and now we got to get a new vehicle. If you're not getting a new vehicle, you may be doing some upgrades to a vehicle, adding something to it. But I definitely get there's going to be something with a car or a vehicle coming in for you that is new to you. May not be 2020, but it's still new to you. Some of you definitely have new love coming in. I kind of feel like you meet them in a crowd, and I know it's going to be a little bit weird right now. May not be this month because right now we're on lockdown, we're all quarantined, but I feel for some of you this could be within a bar, this could be at a social event, this might even be online, this could be a corona party. I don't know what it is, but it's showing that you could be possibly connecting with somebody that you meet in a crowd. Now some of you, if you are bisexual, if you have never dated outside your race, some of you may be finding out that you're attracted to somebody that is the same sex. Maybe this is something that you struggled with, thought about, put to the side or whatever, but I feel like you could meet somebody that comes and you have these feelings that come out. Now, if you are not gay and you're not bisexual, don't come in the comments talking about it's wrong and this is not what people need to do. Love is love. Let people be who they need to be with who they want to be with. We don't do no judgment around here, all right? So for some of you, if you are open, you may be connecting with somebody that is of a different race, a different culture, even a different sex. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I definitely feel some of you may be hearing about a pregnancy or finding out that you are pregnant. That corona thing might get a few of you. That Netflix and chill, that quarantine love might connect to you. If you are trying to get pregnant, congratulations. If you are not, be really, really careful, because this could be a warning that's saying, you know what, if you keep doing unprotected sex, this could happen. Few of you might end up with some pop-up babies, especially after everything that's going on right now. So like I said, if you're not trying to get pregnant, take precautions for sure. I do get for a few though that there is like a wedding or an engagement that's coming in. So I'm not going to say somebody's proposing because you're pregnant. This is 2020. I mean, people get married because they want to get married or they don't. But I feel like for some of you, you could be getting married where you're pregnant. You could be getting married finding out that you're pregnant. Or for some of you, you're just going ahead and getting married and the baby's going to come really, really quick. So, hey, Voodoo. So I do get that there's going to be possibly engagements or weddings that are coming your way, Gemini. Some of you may be invited to weddings where you could end up meeting this person. For a few of you, I do feel like there is this thing about moving. You could be looking for an apartment, looking for a house, making plans. I feel like for some of you, you're talking to a roommate. This may not be a romantic roommate. For some of you, it may just be like, you know, I need somebody to help me split the rent or split the bills. For a few, though, this is moving in with somebody and actually having a relationship. Now, for some, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I do see some of you are kind of thinking out the box this month, Gemini. So you might be being drawn to doing things that are a little bit outside your comfort zone. If you if you don't go out certain places, you may be going out certain places. If you never had a tattoo, you might be thinking about getting a tattoo. If you never had a piercing, you might be thinking about getting a piercing. I'm getting that there's something where a few of you are bored and it's like, I want to do something, but I want to try something that is completely different than what I've done before. So you may be connecting with an energy of adventure where it's like, I just want to try something. I do get that a few of you, there could be even a side hustle that comes out of it, like maybe a hobby that you're like, oh, I can make money off of this. And I think with the corona thing going on, a lot of people are going to start really looking at creating their own business, entrepreneurs, so that they're not connected to the establishment, so that when everything shuts down, they shut down. Some of you might be trying to think your way out of it, or you already have a side hustle. I do feel like for a few, there could be working more than one job. Some of you may be trying to transition out of a job into another one. But I definitely get something where the focus is on money. So I feel like if love comes in, you might be willing to deal with it, explore it. But I feel for a lot of you that the focus is on finances or money this month. Love is definitely going to cross your path. I don't feel like you're going to be able to avoid it. Even if you're in a relationship, this could be a temptation that comes through. But if you're single, definitely love crossing your path. I am getting workaholics. Some of you may be burning the candle at both ends. Like I said, working more than one job. Some of you are entrepreneurs where you're really trying to grow your business. I hear promote, like I was trying to do at the beginning. Put yourself out there. Put your business out there. I do get, there could be some heartache behind either finding out that somebody that you're involved with is seeing somebody else, or you met somebody and you feel like you want to end a relationship. I do get that there's an ending that's coming for a new beginning to happen. So some of you may be ending a relationship because you met somebody new, or you could have a partner, because this is general. You could have a partner that is saying, you know what, I met somebody, I want to move forward, Gemini. But I do feel for a lot of you that it's kind of you maybe looking for a connection with somebody else. Some of you are wanting to take a leap of faith or do something a little bit different. Maybe you met somebody different that kind of makes you, want to open yourself up a little more, come out your shell, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on. So we have the Star card. Let me see. We have Two of Cups, Destiny meeting. We have the Sun. Some of you are going to be meeting somebody this summer. Nine of Cups. If you haven't already, Nine of Coins, I'm sorry. If you haven't already met them, I feel like some of you are going to be meeting people when it's warmer months. Let's see. Two of Swords. 10 of Wands. Temperance. 10 of Cups. High Priestess. 3 of Swords, the Hangman, 7 of Wands, King of Coins, Death, 5 of Blades, and let's do one more, Queen of Blades. We're not going to just stop on chaos. Knight of Blades. Oh, no. 7 of Cups. Let's see, could be Judgment. 5 of Wands. God damn it, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, we got to get into conflict first, because we got some shit coming. So we got 3 of Blades. Now, of course, this could be love triangle. This could be third party interference. Say somebody is in your business. Maybe it's not a love relationship. You got 3 friends. One friend is trying to tell you what the other friend is saying, and all of a sudden it's gossip and there's a problem. 3 co-workers, you're cool with them all, and then all of a sudden we got the third person that causes problems. Now we got a problem. For some of you, definitely cheating. You could be in a relationship, your partner could be cheating on you, and you may find out. The picture on the background is showing this person is happy. She finds something is going on. We got a red heart pin cushion with 3 pins in it. Could be doing some voodoo or spell work against you too. So if you cheat in Gemini, you want to be careful, because with this High Priestess, you could have somebody that's doing some work. Could be doing some work on you. Could be doing some work to break up a relationship. If this is somebody fucking over somebody, they could be trying to work on you to get something back or get you. The death card is definitely showing for a few of you there's an ending with something. Now, we got 5 of Blades. Pissed off people. Normally this is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so this could be you. And then we got the 5 of Wands. You could be fighting with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be fighting with another air sign. I feel like Knight of Blades. Let's see what else we got going on. So I feel like some of you may be finding out that somebody is either causing interference in your relationship, gossiping, or there's some cheating going on. That could be the reason for this conflict, because if we look at this Queen of Blades, if this is you, she's telling somebody, stop fucking with me, don't do this again, your ass gonna get cut. Look how she's looking. I'm not playing with you. She got the scalpel in her hand. That's a serious finger. That's a serious finger. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a fire sign, and you're telling this fire sign, if you keep it up, you're gonna get caught. I'm not playing. For a few of you, you might be going back and forth with somebody, and it could be miscommunication, or with this Knight of Blades, you could be dealing with somebody who's immature that wants things their way. I want it my way. Like if you look at this picture, this woman is like, I don't want bangs. I don't think I want this. And the guy's like, no, we're going to do it. And the dog is like, why are we doing this? And the lady is kind of not saying anything. So for some of you, if this is your energy, make sure that you're not taking advantage of somebody, pushing your way on them. Normally, that's not the Gemini way. Y'all can be very strong-willed. But for some of y'all, you tend to be more of the person that gives. Now, of course, it depends on other planets in your chart. But Gemini, make sure that you're not doing things for people that you don't want to do, and then it becomes a conflict, because now we got a problem. Some of you could be dealing with that people pleaser energy, where it's like, okay, let me help you. Let me do this. Let me, get things going your way. But then you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or you're being feeling like you're not appreciated. It is showing for some of you, you're putting your foot down, because we got 2 serious cards. These people ain't playing. If you look at them, this air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, is not playing. It's like we taking the blades out. We're not talking anymore. So for some of you, be careful that you don't get caught up in a situation that is going to be volatile or could get you arrested. For some of you, this could be physical abuse. I will say with the Queen of Swords, normally this person cuts away bullshit. It's like, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know what you're saying is not true. And that's what she's saying in this picture. I know you. You keep fucking with me, I'm going to cut you, because I know you're not being right. The High Priestess is there too, which is showing me that for some of you, you may know some information about something that's going on. Maybe you have an inside scoop. Maybe Spirit came in and told you something, and there's a conflict. And I do feel with the 7 of Wands, this is somebody defending themselves. This could be gossip. You might find yourself caught up in a situation that you're not supposed to be in. And your mind might be saying, you know what, I don't really need to deal with this. I know what's going on. I don't need to get involved with it. Some of you are going to be defending yourself behind something that could be gossip. Somebody trying to start some problems. Somebody trying to start problems in a relationship, friendship, or a family. I do get judgment. I get that you could be making some changes in your life, Gemini, and somebody is having a problem with it. So you may have some people that are saying some things, and you feel like, look, that's not the way it is. You're defending yourself. You do have some changes coming in with the 7 of Cups. So you could be doing some things that are a little bit different, whether this is with your work, your relationship, how you're living your life. And you have some people that may not be on point with this. And you may find yourself having to defend yourself. Now, if this is not you, this could be you having some issue with a fire sign person where there's conflict, because we got 5 of Wands, we got sticks, and then we got the swords, and then in the middle we have somebody trying to defend themselves. So you could have been accused of something, and you're like, oh no, 'tis not I. And then the other person might be saying, well, it ain't me. So I do get there could be some issue where you have a fire sign or somebody that may have said something trying to defend themselves, and then we got an air sign that's saying, no, Nope, I see you. Some of you may be dealing with a High Priestess, somebody who has insight. You may have somebody that is able to see things. It could be like me and my son. I would be the High Priestess. Now, I'm also the Queen of Swords. So I might be saying, okay, you know what, you're going through some shit with your friends. Let me pull these cards because I see it. I see what's going on. And mama's not putting up with it. Now, of course, I wouldn't get in his business like that because he's a grown dude. But for some of you, you might have somebody that is really intuitive. If this is not you, and I feel like this could be, some of you may have some spiritual growth that's really coming in. I get mediumship abilities opening up for some reason because that death card was right under the high priestess. Now, in the death card, we do see a spirit walking. The high priestess is communing with spirit. Let me see. I feel like there could be some messages that are coming through. Some of you may even be getting warnings that you're heading towards some type of conflict. So I do feel like there is some type of abilities that are opening up. This could be clairvoyance. This could be clairaudience. And for a few of you, this is mediumship that's opening up. Don't be surprised if you start seeing things, hearing things, and it could be warnings about people that are around you. I'm getting a lot of spiritual growth happening for you, Gemini, within the next year or so. So there could be something that is really opening up, and some of it may have to do with an ancestor or a family member, somebody who just crossed over that could be communicating. If you're getting things in your dreams, write it down because I feel like somebody's coming to you and they're going to be communicating with you through your dreams. Clairvoyant. I definitely feel like for a few of you, you might be trying to move forward with your life, but you may have people questioning what you're trying to do. Why are you doing that? Why are you getting that tattoo? Why are you getting that apartment? Why are you, and that sounds so much like me with my son. Like, where are you moving? Like, he told me, I'm going to get a house. That's another thing. Some of you are going to be moving. He's like, I'm going to get a house. And I'm like, you get a house where? How are you going to afford the house? And he's defending what he wants to do because he feels like I'm judging him. So for some of you, you may have that energy with an air sign that is saying, what are you doing? Could be a Libra, could be an Aquarius, could be another Gemini. For some of you, this could be you saying, okay, what are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? I do get some changes that are coming in. Some of you, this is going to be within your family because I'm getting something that is a little bit out of balance. So you could be having issues within the family where they're questioning you. Or they're having issues with some of the things that you're doing. If this is not family, this could be co-workers. But when we look at the Temperance card, there's some animosity. There is some frustration. Now, this could come out in a quarantine. Some of you may be quarantined with some people that really, literally are not your people. That could be where some of this conflict is coming from because we have somebody being overwhelmed. So this could be family overwhelming, two people not seeing things the same way, having a difference of opinion, conflict starts, somebody is already overwhelmed, so it doesn't take a lot to push this person over. So, Gemini, if you are in this energy, you might want to go ahead, take a step back, calm yourself down, choose your battles wisely. If you're dealing with somebody who's volatile, if they like to poke, if they want to start a fight, you may have to walk away from the situation. I do feel like for some of you, you're going to feel like you're being put in a position where somebody is pushing you and you're already tired. I feel like a lot of you are like the candle is burning at both ends. You're overwhelmed. If you look at this picture, this woman is working. She's tired. Her phone is going off. She's like, I'm done. I got a lot of shit that's going on. And it looks like that it's 10 o'clock at night and she's still working. So some of you may be working more than one job and you may be working overnight, not getting enough rest, and you're irritable. So make sure that you take care of yourself, that you get some rest. I feel for some of you the problem is that you're going to work and going home, going to work, going home, going to work, going home. If we look in the card of the Hangman, this is people that the adults are just miserable. It's like I'm depressed, I'm anxiety, I'm tired, I feel like nothing is moving forward, there's a lack of progress. And then you see these kids having fun. Some of you literally, all you do is go to work, go home, go to work, go home. There's no fun. You need to balance that out because it looks like it can be very overwhelming for you. And it could lead for you to be out of balance, not having enough balance, very much irritated. Now, this could be even with people that you work with because Spirit is telling me work problems with co-workers. So you could have people that are poking at you. But I will say, choose your battles wisely. Most Geminis don't really get upset quick. Air signs, you got to poke us. You got to focus, because we'll take it, and then all of a sudden there's this big explosion and everything is leveled out and everybody's looking. Everybody's looking, and it happens every time. And every time it happens with me, I'm like, are y'all serious? You didn't see it coming? What did you think? We've done this before. Did you not know that I was going to explode? So I think for some of you, you're not balanced. Your energy is off. You're overwhelmed, and then we got conflict. And some of you are going to be saying, look, if you keep pushing me, I'm going to cut you. I do feel that this could be even in a relationship with somebody. You may have somebody that keeps trying you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who keeps cheating, who keeps stepping out, somebody that you keep giving a chance. I feel like there's an ending with this coming, because somebody's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So some of you could be deciding to end a relationship or a friendship because you're dealing with somebody that brings in some conflict into your life, whether this is a romantic partner or a friend. Now, for a few of you, with the Two of Swords, sometimes this is not wanting to make a decision or not wanting to see things. Now, we got somebody that could be already struggling with bills. This person is like, I don't want to see the bill. If I don't see it, I don't have to pay it. Well, we know that doesn't work. So for some of you, you could be in a situation where there is some type of conflict from a third party interfering in your life, whether this is a romantic way, cheating, or somebody that is just really in your business. Some of you don't want to see it to deal with it. You might be blindsided by it. That could be where a lot of the arguments and stuff are coming through. I do feel that some of you want more independence, and maybe your plan to do it is not completely sound. You know, I want to live by myself. I want my independence, but there's some things that maybe you're not doing or you're not really looking at. So if you are planning on moving out, if you are planning on moving, period, I would say make sure that your strategy and your plan is tight, that you know what you need to do. You're making decisions on what needs to be done, what needs to be paid, so that you can move forward. I do feel for a few of you, definitely, you are going to be moving towards independence. The Sun card is showing somebody who's maybe walking on their own. This always reminds me of New Orleans every time I see this card, but this could be apartments. Somebody could be getting their first apartment or moving into an apartment or moving into a house. This is somebody that maybe wants to live by themselves, wants their independence. Now, if this is not you moving out, even though I feel like for some you're adulting, like my son, or you're coming out of a situation where you live with family or other people and you want more independence. Some of you, this is entrepreneurship. This is you being able to afford things. You're making your own money. Nobody's paying your bills. You're making money so that you don't have to do this, not see the problem. For some of you, you've dealt with the problem and now you're moving forward. So I do feel like if you're starting some type of side hustle, starting a business, some of you are going to find out that you're going to get a lot of upswing as far as money and independence with a business. For some of you, you may decide to do something or go into a business that is a little bit different. I'm hearing that something that may not be the norm. Now, I don't know what it is. For some of you, I don't know. You could be a madam. I guess that could be the norm nowadays, but you might be coming out of your box doing something that is different. Like my son, out of nowhere, he wants to open up his own bar. So you may be doing something that is really different for you. There could be some judgment on it too. I'm getting strip clubs for somebody else or something with sex workers. So some of you may get your independence by doing some type of sex work or opening something that has to pertain to sex. And you may be having people that are judging you and you're feeling like you have to defend it. Now, here's the thing. You're a grown person. If this is what you want to do and it's legal, do your shit. Do it. There's always going to be judgment. There's always going to be somebody that says something. For some of you, I feel like you're going through some type of major transformation in your life. You're tired of the same old stuff. I don't want to keep doing the same shit over and over again. I want something that brings in some excitement into my life. I'm bored. I want something that is going to open things up. For some of you, you could meet a person that brings this energy in. Now, with the Two of Cups, soulmate connection. This could be a marriage. You could be connecting with somebody. I even get signing contracts with somebody, possibly going into business. The Star card is showing me something that has success on it, and the Sun card was on the other side of it. So some of you could be doing something that gives you some type of recognition, putting you out there. This is destiny. Star card to me is always spirit guided. So this is either spirit guiding you to a partner that's different, that opens up your perception, or guiding you towards something, signing a contract or building something that brings you towards success. I feel like you're moving towards success, Gemini. Some of you may have some doubts about it, but I feel like you're working hard. Like some of you are really putting a lot of time into something, building it so that it can be yours, so that you can have this independence. Now, I do feel like you are going to meet somebody, and it is a destiny meeting. No matter where you're at, you're going to cross this person that you're supposed to be with. For some of you, I get soulmate connection. For a few, this could be a twin flame, but it is a destiny meeting. That could lead to this Three of Swords. Spirit is saying some of you might connect with somebody that, you know, you just can't deny, and it's like, whoa, I didn't see it coming, but now I need to be with this person, so I have to let this relationship go or walk away. Now, this is a general reading. Some of you may be getting somebody that tells you this, you know, I'm sorry, I met somebody and I can't let it go. But I do feel, Gemini, for a lot of you, this is you. You're making a connection. You could already be married. You could already be in a relationship, and there's a destiny meeting that is going to be coming your way. I do get moving towards more money. If you are creating something of your own, if you are starting a job, I definitely feel that there is money coming in. We got somebody that is pouring out seeds and they're reaping what they sow. This could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person. Some of you might be deciding to go into business with this person, or this could be your energy where you're becoming more of a businessman, businesswoman. Be really careful, because the Death card was on top of this. For a few of you, you may find out that you are either getting laid off or losing a job, and I feel like it is because of maybe what's going on with this corona thing. Will not apply to everybody, but Spirit just said layoff. So some of you may be getting laid off. The thing about it is, though, it could be opening a door for you to create something that gives you more independence. So don't look at it as a failure or something that is going to do you in, because I really believe, Gemini, that a lot of you are going to actually change your perception and end up in something that is more yours. Entrepreneur, giving you something that you're focused on. For some of you, you've been wanting to do this, but this opportunity of losing a job or having it closed off to you may open up that door. Let me clarify that losing the job thing, because I've seen it just honestly in the last couple of days for some people, and it wasn't at the beginning of the month with some of the other reads. So I'm thinking that it has something to do with the corona. Something definitely has shifted with that. We probably have some more shutdowns that are coming, that are going to affect the economy, affect people's jobs, more than what we are right now. Gemini, 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 Spirit, any messages? Some of you definitely make sure that you are taking care of yourself, because with this 10 of Wands, this person is stressed, overwhelmed, not taking care of themselves. Looks like they're up at 10 o'clock at night drinking coffee. Now, we know that a compromised immune system, especially if you're stressed out right now, is not the best thing that you need. So please make sure that if you are overextending yourself, that you try to pull back, take advantage of this quarantine, and slow things down. Slow things down. If you can work from home, work at your pace. Work at your pace. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So let's see. We got 5 of Diamonds, fight conflict. Some of you definitely are moving towards some type of conflict. Now, I'm getting with a businessman. So for some of you, this could be with a job. If you are getting laid off, there could be some animosity, of course, and some things that are going back and forth. If you're frustrated, be careful that people at your job are not poking you so that they're getting a rise out of you, which makes it easier for them to terminate you. I know a lot of people are shiesty during this time, so be careful. So we're getting arguments, not sleeping well, not taking care of themselves, argument, conflict, Gemini. Some of you definitely have some issues coming in with somebody. Could be even with a legal situation where you're going to court with someone. I do see finding love. So it does look like some of you are going to enter into a relationship with somebody. Could start off really lustful. shows that there is something that grows from it. So it could start off with a fuck boy, fuck girl energy, and then two people realizing that we need to be together. Could be that destiny meeting. I do get travel. Now, I know that we're not going anywhere right now because travel bans, but I feel for some of you, you're going to meet somebody. This could be online where it's like, I want to see you, or we've connected and I want you to come visit when you can come visit. I do see standing up more for yourself, and that could be where some of the conflict is coming in. If some of you are dealing with somebody who is manipulating you, cheating on you, I feel like some of you are going to be putting your foot down with this person because it's not the first time that it's happened, it looks like. Some of you have gone through a cycle or been in a cycle with somebody where it's like, we're going back and forth and I'm not doing this with you anymore. That's why I'm leaving your ass to go be with somebody else. So I do see leaving relationships because they're ending, they're dead. You don't want to go through the conflict. New opportunities coming in, and it looks like money attached to them. Some of you definitely are going to get job news that's coming in. Opportunities are like 3 cards. So if you do get laid off, you have other opportunities that are going to be coming in within the next 2 to 3 months. Try not to panic. I know it's easier said than done. I'm a working person with 2 businesses, and when you got people that will not be able to spend money in your business, that becomes a problem, and it's easy to stress. But I do see opportunities that are going to be coming in for you guys. Some of you definitely are going to start entrepreneurship, start businesses, bringing money in. You may get some ideas from spirit during this time. You need to do this. You can make money off of this. You need to go ahead and set this up. You can make money off of this. Some of you have been wanting to start a business, and now you have an opportunity that's coming in. Be careful with cheating. If this is not you cheating, some of you are going to find out in a relationship that the person you're dealing with is not being faithful. Let me see. I do get some arguments with a mother. So this could be family. This could be a mother figure. I do get irritation, frustration. Could be with the quarantine that some of you are going to have some family issues with somebody. It's temporary though, so try not to kill everybody in the house, because it's showing after a certain point things are going to actually balance out again. But if you know that you're getting that build up and you know that you're starting to get frustrated, walk away from the situation. Get you some air and then come back in and deal with whoever you need to deal with. All right, Gemini. Love coming in. Destiny meeting. For some of you, even if you're not looking for love, it looks like it may find you. Spiritual growth with the High Priestess. Pay attention to your dreams, messages that are coming through. Some of you may even be seeing this before it actually happens. Some of you may even be getting stronger in your intuition. Use your divination to kind of open that up a lot more, but I do see it growing for you, Gemini. All right, you guys, be safe. I love you.